Good evening. It's intermission time. Our service is friendly and quick. You'll find hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, your favorite candies, hot and cold beverages, and other delicious snacks. So add to your fun of watching the movie. Visit our refreshment stand right now. We're glad to have you with us tonight. We hope you'll come to see us often. It's great to get out to the movies.
Country music has always been a plain, simple stories. Love you too. And some of them are about sad stories, whether it's somebody passed away or somebody getting a divorce or about to get one, you know, whatever. Those kind of songs, they are just, they touch so many people, you know, because we're all similar, you know, and all over the country, you know, like I go to Ireland a lot and they like real country music. They like real stuff, you know. Well, everything has to change, you know, it seems like, you know, and we're in that era of it changing for sure. The country music is not really like it used to be. And I'm not saying it's bad, because there's some wonderful singers, wonderful musicians, and it's just an era of change, I guess, you know. And then of course, I like all that good up-tempo stuff too, and I love some of the new country. I had a friend, Randy Moore is his name. He just recorded one of my songs.
Here's a song that a good friend of ours, her name is Leona Williams, and she wrote this with Merle Haggard.
And he's got a different beat from the way it was written, and I absolutely love it. And the song's called Don't Sing Me No Songs About Texas. You know, the real country music it's not gone. All it just needs to be less electronics, maybe, you know, the basics, yes. Yes, you know, I've been in so many places, and everybody that I know loves real country music, and they'll tell me thanks for keeping my show country. That's what they came to hear. That's what they want to hear. And I was in, I was just a kid, but I went over with Lonzo and Oscar from the Grand Ole Opry, went with them to entertain servicemen during the Vietnam War. And that's when I came back from that 9 weeks in the Far East that I wrote Stand Up for America. So I saw things, went through a lot of stuff, and bless our boys' hearts. I just, sometimes I wish I could just show people that are unhappy how bad it could be. We are very lucky to have our country like it is.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
And now Kodak presents a holiday reminder from Betty White.
This week we'll celebrate the 4th of July. A good day to make the wonderful world of color yours with color snapshots. And you can do it so easily with your own camera, the one you have right now, and Kodacolor film. Kodacolor film comes in all the popular sizes, and believe me, next to the pickles, it's the most important part of the picnic. So when you're out for holiday fun, be sure to take along an extra roll or 2 of Kodacolor film so you can capture all the fun and color of your happy family day. With Kodacolor film, you can take color snapshots as easily as black and white. Just aim and snap, and you get beautiful, sparkling color prints. So no matter how you spend your day, save the fun in color. It makes a world of difference. Be ready before the 4th with Kodacolor film in the familiar yellow box. Remember, you can depend on the name Kodak.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew! Oh, beautiful Sal was a stone-hearted gal, refusing to bill or to coo. But Clem was right smart. He appealed to her heart with that gal getting good old Mountain Dew.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
Mountain Dew will tickle your innards, 'cause there's a bang in every bottle.
At the county turkey shoot, 'cause Luke warn't worth a hoot. He was hopeless till he finally took the cue.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew!
Now he shoots off the cup, gets more than enough after nipping at that good old Mountain Dew.
Sure as shooting, there's a bang in every bottle of our delicious soft drink, Mountain Dew. It'll tickle your innards.
Could be so easily cured. Heaven knows I'm rest assured, gazing in your eyes. When the murmurs of the world creep up to following cries, I find peace, I find my home, gazing in your eyes, bashful and smiling, get over, and all together so abiding inside your eyes. anxieties could be so easily cured. Heaven knows I'm rest assured, gazing in your eyes. Creep up to bellowing cries. I find peace, I find my home, gazing in your eyes and smiling and all together so bright inside your inside your
Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando, quando, quando we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. Won't you say, please say yes to me?
When will you say yes to me?
Tell me quando, quando, quando.
Tell me quando, quando, quando.
You mean happiness to me.
You mean happiness to me.
Oh my love, please tell me when. Oh, every moment's a day.
Every moment's a day.
Every day seems a lifetime.
Every day seems like a lifetime.
Let me show you the way.
Let me show you the way
To a joy beyond compare.
I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, quando, quando.
Tell me quando, quando,
I know Cool, and Cool's teaming up with a good balanced breakfast.
Teaming up with Mr. T cereal. It's getting on the team that knows how cool breakfast can be. You get a crispy corn taste with a touch of brown sugar. Teaming up with Mr. T.
It's Cool.
Teaming up with Mr. T. Golden sweet crispy teas. One bite and you're gonna be eating with a team that's teaming up with Mr. T.
It's Cool.
Teaming up with Mr. T.
Have our new Cutlass now.
Sure handles easy.
Drive happy, Cutlass can make you a little drive happy.
I forgot to get the newspaper.
Glad we ordered these swivel bucket seats.
Yeah, in case I get to drive someday.
The Cutlass S, Oldsmobile's sporty fastback at a price that's less than you might think to help make you really drive happy.
Drive happy.
Can I drive now?
Take a good look at Clyde Garfield's Cadillac and Oldsmobile dealership. And then take a drive in a new Oldsmobile, Cadillac, or one of the fine used cars. Serviced by Clyde's 21 factory-trained personnel and expert craftsmen. Cadillac and Oldsmobile means the very best in automobiles. And Clyde Garfield is the best in dealership and service. Clyde Garfield's Cadillac and Oldsmobile, New England Automobile Village, Route 3, New Hampshire. Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown. Couched in a soft bun and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Great being on a drive-in watching Super Flick and eating all this great food.
This flick is making me hungry.
It makes me want to flick my bick.
We should have gone to the drive-in where we could eat and flick to our heart's content.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Well, come on then. I'm going to have a pizza and popcorn and ice cream.
And I'm gonna have a burger with fries and a soft drink. Yum, yum, yum. This was a great idea.
Yeah.
Our tempting, tasty French fries go with everything. Come and get them. They are hot. They are delicious.
Save your battery and your disposition. When it rains, you can still enjoy the movie with a Drizzle Guard rain visor. Simply press suction cups to the windshield as shown in the detail on your instruction sheet. Drizzle Guards are on sale now at the concession stand.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Get the drift? We feature ice-cold drinks at our concession.
We hope you're enjoying yourself. You have 5 minutes to visit our refreshment stand.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
The next show will start in 3 minutes.
You're invited to stop in at Nashua's own McDonald's on Route 101A. You'll find McDonald's high-quality, fast service, and reasonable prices. Also, visit McDonald's at the Drum Hill shopping area in Chelmsford. Treat yourself and the family at McDonald's soon.
microphone. There it goes. Okay, we're live.
Hello.
Good to see you, everybody.
Thanks for coming over. We appreciate it.
I didn't do anything with my hair. Representative of what we're all going through these days, and that's not true. I came home to you earlier, and I couldn't find you to help me bring the groceries, and then you walk up on the porch, and you're like, oh, sorry, I was in the bathroom. I was like, oh, that's fine, cutting my hair. I was like, what?
I mean, come on.
That seems like a bad idea.
By 57, if you can't cut your own hair, I mean, and who cares?
But you can't, though.
Nobody really cares.
I think our viewers probably care.
Anyway, we got a whole big project this week. I'm Brad. This is Cameron.
Hey, this is my father. I'm the son.
He's a filmmaker, and I'm also a visual artist, but I do giant murals and tiny little paintings and anything.
Bradley Smith, do you have a question?
Huh?
Do you have a question?
Oh, I have that question. We painted that in one afternoon on that back mural. That's funny. In fact, I do. One of those cool things about advancing in technology is that we have a GoPro this week. We call it the Artist Cam.
Yep, we just got it. Thanks to our...
Because I didn't want it sticking out everywhere, because we have this super cool camera that's going to go on my head.
Thanks to our viewers, we were able to upgrade our gear and upgrade our show and upgrade our lives.
So now you'll be able to watch me as I sketch this stuff. And
this little guy,
it's going to be super cool because while I'm painting, there may be paint flying on it, so we're going to have to get some rags ready.
Did you share this stream?
Huh?
Did you share this stream?
I don't know.
So that all your
oh, I need to share it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me go share it.
I need to share it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I want my friends to see it. Yeah, no, but it's really cool. From the prints and the donations we've gotten in the past, we've been able, we've been able to get this thing, and it's very exciting. Any money we're making goes directly into the show, back into the show. So, but we're fortunate that we have some amazing fans and viewers and family and friends that have helped us get this and the canvas. So, what's going on with the canvas here?
It's coming from North Carolina, but it hasn't arrived yet. This feels almost like the 70s when you would order canvas and it would come 2 weeks later. So it's been about 10 days, so I don't know where it is.
I have to upgrade your own Facebook for you.
So it's a kind of a throwback for me. We used to order everything, UPS, and it would get there eventually. So that's kind of the attitude I'm taking. I've got plenty of canvas here, so it's not a thing. I'm just flipping the old ones over that I don't like looking at anymore, leaving them on the back, and then painting on this side. So today, I was thinking, I appreciate everybody coming over to the studio. I hope you're chilling out. I hope you have some crayons or some paint flying at your house after you see what we're going to do today. I know a lot of people are, stir crazy, or they're going ahead and going out, but whatever you're doing.
I went out to the store because hold on in just a second while...
This is the backdrop that just came up.
Don't need to see that yet. As per usual, just before each episode, we need to get some art supplies, and a little bit of human supplies and dog supplies. Mm-hmm. But so I had to go out, and boy, was it busy.
Burleson was rocking. All the retail was back to full speed.
More than full speed.
So people are desperate to get their steaks, baked potatoes going. I hope you're out there grilling.
You can still
friends who are
Dave Denzel. Good to see you.
Denzoli. Dave Denzoli ended up in our painting last.
Hold on.
week. Cameron, go get that painting. People will really be able to see it on my webcam when I get my headset on. But we're charging the battery and hoping that's going to last for a little while. But Cameron's going to hold up.
There's two batteries ready. Just that one's.
He's much better at this than I am holding this stuff up. So there's Dave Denzel walking George right there.
I can't see the screen, so.
Okay, here's what's happening. Dave's walking
There's
George.
There's spiders on the back of this thing. Multiple spiders.
It's an old painting. What can I say? This is 6 feet. Safe distance. George knows all about it. This is the future. Half of this is the past. This is the future.
If you order a print, spiders do not come with.
Yes, you can order a print of this. Just contact Cameron somehow. This is called Welcome to the New World Bubble, which is a theme I'm kind of going with. I just thought of this in the middle of the night when I got up at 3 in the morning to paint and couldn't go back to sleep, and then the next thing I know, I'm painting that in there. So that's how it rolls sometimes. This is Connor and Quincy, my nephews. As you all know, we had a tribute last week to Connor, who passed away in a terrible motorcycle accident, and we love him and his dad and Diane and my sister Dana, and hope they're all doing well. But they had a slogan called Behold Utter Awesomeness, and it's just going to remind everybody that teenage years are crucial to people, and sometimes we lose a couple of them, and it's just really sad, but just keep them in our heart, and Connor's always going to be a big part of all of us. Now Cheyenne is my friend Wayne Carpenter's daughter, and they're up in Chicago, and he was the one that bought the first print, so I love those guys anyway, and her mom Martha, and so I put them all in. This is a bubble, as you can see. This is a home. I think I might make it into a clock here. You can order a clock from us on my website next week of this.
Don't say that. We don't know the functionality of that for sure. That'd be cool, but don't say that it's going to be available next week until we know.
Okay, but that's what I'm hoping for. I've got a marketing team working on this fantastic stuff over there. Aqua Elephant over in Fort Worth doing a fantastic job gathering some stuff. And if y'all want a Brad Smith art t-shirt, go to Thread Test. Oh yeah. Anyway, this painting's all about it. That was Dave Denzel in there. He's walking his dog, and so he's in there, and he's getting a print. So,
but speaking of, hold on, where is it?
But this is a new painting I'm doing today. I'm going to start and not finish it because I'll finish it next week.
He's ADD, so he can't finish what's going on in his brains. But what he was saying was you can buy some of our merch
at Thread Tats. I just was waiting for the graphic. I was being really, really considerate of your time.
It didn't feel like it while I was stuck behind that painting, but...
Oh, sorry. I thought you liked spiders. He's been...
I counted 4 spiders. If you guys email me, and I'll post the email in a little bit for a print, I might send you some of the spiders.
But we're out in the country, out here in Burleson, Texas. We're
Arwen, good to see you.
Hey, Arwen. We're
Mike Patrick.
Oh, is Arwen who's
Arwen? Yeah,
son,
Arwen.
Sam
is
on
there.
I don't know if anybody saw it. Sam, you're getting your print. We're getting them printed now.
I just got done.
You gotta see a live jam with Sam. Tell us what you think. That's Arwen bought print number 2 or 3, one of them, but and Sam happened to be in there because they emailed me pictures of everybody, you know, like while we were doing this.
We actually had a really good response last week from people sending us reference photos
and interacting and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do again today. I'm going to start out with an abstract up here, and I've got something in my mind. I've been doing all my chores and kind of keeping myself away from it, so I couldn't even sketch. I didn't even want to put it on paper. Right now, it's just in my brain.
This is very similar to how he makes art on the regular. When he's just
this is basically my
when he doesn't have an idea, he just has
Saturday afternoon. I keep waiting for it to bubble in here, and almost like a musician waiting for a little jam to kind of feel right that goes with a lyric.
He's only saying this because we watched La La Land last night, thanks to Lionsgate at Home. And,
because
so he's in a musical improvisation jazz mindset.
That was at your mom's service. That he told us he felt a little rush of a rhythm to my wife's
we need
name,
to get him
Randy
over
Ray.
Matt Jones.
Matt Jones.
Songbird Jones.
Songbird Jones, a fantastic singer over in Fort Worth. I wouldn't even just say country singer. He does everything.
He's a singer-songwriter.
He's got a Texas sort of style. But
Arwen says it's so awesome. Clap, clap.
Anyway, so Sam's in there. And so today, what I'm going to do, I've still got this theme going. It's sticking with me. The welcome to the new world bubble. Because I do really think we're all in our own bubble, and that's okay. That's where we're at right now.
I don't know. Depending on, I mean, if you saw Burleson, everyone's out of their bubble now. But It was
Well,
scary.
hopefully you're if you're out of your bubble, you got a mask on. And
Everyone, you can still get delivery. You can still do curbside pickup. That has not changed. Just because, if you're in Texas, if you don't know, if you're not in Texas and you don't know, they opened Texas back up at
full throttle.
Not full throttle, 25% capacity, but like you can go back into movie theaters and eating Chili's.
But no, I don't want to make this political because I'm an independent voter. I just go with whatever person I happen to like for different offices. And so what I was going to do, the same thing I would do in here on any Saturday afternoon until 10 or 10:30, depending on how exhausted I get, which shouldn't be much because how hard is it to work 6 or 7 hours?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen your muscles.
I'm pretty beefed up. Pretty work hard. What happens when you're a 57-year-old macho kind of guy? Cameron,
He works out. He works out. That's all we're
filmed
saying.
with my GoPro. We practiced my workout this week, so in case anybody was wondering, are you ready to show it?
I was trying to cue that up, and it was supposed to happen organically, but you kind of ruined it by asking me. But anyway,
I'm
here's
sorry.
this.
This is my workout.
In action.
Hello, folks. I'm Brad
Microphones.
Smith, your loyal mural artist. Judging by the messages I've got this week, a lot of people want to know, hey, how does a mural artist stay in shape? A couple of the ladies said, man, I like the way you move that brush. What else can you move like that? I got a phone call even from one old high school friend who said, you know, your body is in just as good a shape as it was in high school. I'd like to work out with you. And I think he was serious. I just wanted to give other artists a little pointer or two about fitness in general. So let's get into it. Hard workout things like carrying my ladder. And carrying a bigger ladder. Well, I know that workout seemed kind of tough, but I just wanted to tell everybody that this is the life of a real artist, okay? You paint all day, you work out, you get things done. And now for the final part of my workout, I've got to walk a giant dog.
That was so funny.
So we do stupid stuff.
You know, he comes up with these ideas about 10 minutes before we shoot him, so I never realized how
That was
stupid-
your idea.
Well, about the workout.
Yeah, that
But
was
I didn't
literally
know-
your idea.
I didn't know you were going to do it like that. I had no idea what it was going to look like.
You
put
said
the
we're
rock
gonna
and roll
make
music
you said,
over it.
I don't. Yeah.
The whole thing. I was trying to do a Jack Lou Lane thing, if anybody knows who that is.
Well, I didn't want to get
Old guy
stuffy
with
like that.
muscles.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
also, our ideas weren't. And also, you didn't research enough to
Kick
do that.
sand in your face, you build up the muscles, and people. Dave Denzel knows what I'm talking about. In the back of comic books, you could build muscle. So
Check out that on our YouTube page later. I'll post it.
Anyway, besides my workout, I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. What I'd like to do, I'm going to go back to the Corona Canvas 1 because it's still hanging here. And when I lose my attention span a little bit on this one, I mean while it's drying, I'm going to go over there and paint my cousin John. He didn't like his portrait, and neither
He didn't
did I.
like his portrait?
No, he didn't seem like
Hmm.
They came over like, hey, maybe you can get a better picture of John while he's here than the
Hmm.
one you painted.
Interesting.
So,
Anyway, so I'm gonna do that during some kind of break or something. But I'm gonna have to lop his head off, so that'll be fun to watch on my GoPro. How about that?
No, speaking of which,
let's load it up, baby. I'm ready to start.
Where's your hat? This will take a second.
I'm not wearing a hat. I'm doing it right on my head. It falls off with the hat.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I did that other.
I haven't done
video.
that before.
Did you see that other thing I did?
Nah.
When I was mowing the lawn, I wore it.
You wore it with a hat, though.
No, I took the hat off. I had to wear it straight up.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay. Well, in that case, where is my
Load it up. This whole thing is experimental. Cameron kind of talked me into starting to paint. He's a filmmaker, so he's like, man, why don't we do this thing my musician friends are doing? And film you painting in the studio since we're stuck together. I need something to do.
Set up on the thing here.
So he talks me into all this stuff, and we have fun with it.
Under your thumb?
Thumbprint. Okay. Second camera, folks.
You quit clicking it whenever...
I don't know what to do. Okay. Second camera, just like a real TV studio.
Alright, well, so there's that. Let's get rid of that first. Okay, so that's working.
Where did it be cool, y'all? I don't know if it's going to be cool, but I wanted y'all to see what I see while I'm drawing, because it's weird if I watch a playback. It looks completely different than what I see while I'm drawing it. It's a weird thing, you know? Of course, I can see all my mistakes if I watch it on the playback.
So don't do that.
Why I can't watch it on the playback, because it just makes you crazy. So I got to do the best I can, and I won't watch the playback, but y'all are welcome to, because a lot of people watch it a little bit at a time or come back to it.
It is connecting to the camera. Hold on.
Hours, however long 57-year-old artist can paint.
Sure.
So...
Keep talking.
Oh, keep talking.
So K-Ray says that thing was hilarious. That dog walked with you, Brad.
Oh, thank you. You should see him really pull me over. I mean, my back hurts. That dog pulls me over so much.
All right, so
okay, we've got it going on.
There is a slight lag. Not much, but in the quality is better on the actual camera than it is like streaming through the thing and then through the thing. But it's better than nothing. So, activate camera B. Do some sound effects. Activating camera.
Ho.
That is not a sound effect. That's dialogue.
Sound effect. Yikes.
Stop saying words. Do a sound effect. I'm activating.
I don't know sound effects. What? I can't just jump through hoops.
I'm activating a machine. Activated.
Hello.
Okay, hold on. It's catching up. It's catching up.
Alright, now I'm going to stop looking foolish and be a serious cameraman today. No, not working. Sorry. Gotta go.
Hold on.
Is working? Isn't working.
I mean, it's working. Hold on. I just gotta get it to
I gotta find my headband.
be quicker.
Oh, let me find this.
There we go. Alright, it's catching up. It's catching up. Sorry, it's a little splotchy.
Much like the right inside of my brain. It's almost like it's looking inside of my brain. It's a little splotchy.
Make sure the connections are good.
I am 57, lived through the 60s and 70s.
I'm gonna try doing
So
this
let's
again.
See. Here's
Hold
my
on.
headband. I kind of have a 70s look with this. But,
hold on.
All you techies will think this is cool. It's almost like
Let me see if
virtual
I can't
reality. Do I
add
have
another Brad cam. No, you're right.
Okay.
Alright, hold on. Let me add a different... Hold this, please.
Okay.
Video capture device. Adds... Nope, go away. Device. Add new source. Video... Brad cam.
Almost looks like split screen.
Almost. Device. Brad's iPad. Chrissy's here.
Hey, Chrissy, my cousin Chrissy, you sweetheart.
Alright, now I gotta go in and...
Turn it this way.
Please don't do that with the camera. Look what you've done.
Sorry, man, I'm trying to be innovative here.
It's not working. Flip horizontal. Flip the other way. That's not easy, y'all. Okay. Rotate. There we go.
Alright, I
feel better about it.
No. No, it's still lagging behind, but it's better than nothing.
Kind of feel like working out right now, honestly.
There we go.
Kind of get my headband look going.
I don't know why the quality is
James
glitching
Bond
like that.
workout coming your way.
I don't know why it's glitching like that. It was not doing that on our test
Here it
runs,
is, it's
but
catching up.
maybe it'll catch up. Okay.
It's just got to get closer to my brain and see what comes out of there.
Okay, hold on. There we
This
go.
is a total art experiment, y'all. I know other people somewhere have been doing this, but for us, this is a big deal. Look
know
at
if
there's
anyone
Cameron
else has
right
been
there.
doing it. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
maybe
it just
wasn't
needs to catch up.
It's got to be steady, probably. That's the whole thing.
Maybe. I don't think that has anything to do. I feel like Frankenstein screwing bolts into your neck. Alright. And
Me.
let's see.
Meat.
Still have 100% battery. Okay, do I need to lean this down? Probably. There we go.
Drawing cave.
Okay. There we go.
Here
So
we
there's
go,
it's a
y'all.
couple of seconds lag. It's a little splotchy for some reason,
I have
but
no idea what's happening. Oh, wow, check it out. That is cool, y'all. Let me walk around and see what y'all think about our studio. Okay? See if this works. This is a total experiment. This right here are my supplies. Do I need to lean or bend over? Or
why would you need to do any of that?
I mean, can you see what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is my drawing table. Karen, you need to come and get your sign here.
You can't get too far because we won't be able to hear you.
Oh, okay, y'all. Just look around the studio.
Oh, everything. Oh, okay, hold on. Everything's mirrored. Let me see if I can't flip horizontal. Nope, wrong one. Hold on. We're upside down.
Whoa, dude!
Horizontal.
It's like surfing.
It's on the wrong side. Flip. Vertical.
Vertical.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Now the left
okay.
and right.
Well, the right brain's active on my part.
Alright, I don't know why it's so splotchy, y'all. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry about that, y'all.
It was fine.
This is a whole new thing for
when
us.
we were... It seems like it's only happening when it's moving.
I'm giving my audience a tour of the gallery, which is also the studio. Not the gallery downtown Fort Worth, but the gallery that we call our office. Can you see that, Cameron?
If you don't move too much, yes.
That's my working man wall. These are paintings that have just been hanging around for about 20 years, 25, 30 years. As I call them, Cameron's inheritance. Because I don't really try to sell them.
So it's about $1.50 worth. It's
It'll probably be worth a lot more once I'm dead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But that's okay, because I'm doing them now.
Hey, remember how I said don't walk too far because nobody can hear you?
Okay. So this is working men around town that I run into and take their picture and make a painting. And I'm not sure why, I'm just driven to do it. This painting here is called American Icons. I'm trying to think of who else can go on there, but every time I think of who it could be, I'm like, Michael Jackson, O.J. Simpson, discarding people left and right. I do have the Apple logo in there. Any suggestions, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. Anyway, here's the Bethesda Cemetery. People don't like that painting in their restaurant. I guess it makes people uneasy while they're trying to eat.
Otto, you were here watching. You know all about that.
So I try to keep that out of restaurants. This is a beautiful picture of my wife and Cameron as a little kid. I painted this when he was this age. Like, how old were you here?
I don't know. People probably can't even hear you.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody!
Alright, well, they can hear you if you shout.
Okay. This is kind of about my wife. We went out to dinner and a date, had some drinks. All of a sudden, due to my good luck,
Fate and love and destiny all intersected, and nature took its course, and she taught me about my worth, how to provide, protect, respect, what integrity was.
It's glitchy. Hold on.
Sorry. That's my wife, Randy Ray. So this is the circle. This is where I first started coming up with the idea that we're all living in a bubble. This was our bubble. Anyway, of course, this is the Bill Clinton painting. A lot of people love this one. It's been around. I painted this the day after he said I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Now, I'm independent, so I could admit that he was pretty sleazy for doing that. And no judgment, just saying. Anyway, this is our fabulous kitchen here at the studio. Whoa, in the mirror with the painting behind me.
Trippy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, now this is my disgusting sink where we wash the brushes and all the paint containers. This is a painting Cameron had in his college dorm room. Or was it the dorm or your apartment?
Apartment. My first apartment.
And this painting here is the church across the street. Coincidentally, this is next to the Bill Clinton painting because I don't know why during his hearings or something, he got religion, okay? This is the inside scoop on this.
I don't know why he says it's the church across the street. It looks nothing like the church across the
That's
street.
what it used to look like in the 1920s or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a big church in the cemeteries then. Again, the same cemetery I just showed you. But up here on the top, you can see that houses are encroaching all around us. Some of us still have some land, but anyway, I took the meeting of Bill Clinton out of here when he got religion, because I thought maybe when he retired, he'd open a little church. He got so much religion. But I don't know if he's working in religious stuff or not. But I don't know. I got obsessed that month about Bill Clinton, so here's 2 paintings about it.
It's taken up a lot of space for us.
And these are giant pieces of canvas. So I have no idea where these things are going to go. Well, I start them abstract as I'm going to do today. And this is ode to Randy's grandpa, who was a Fort Worth Police Department.
You have to aim higher. We can't see it.
Motorcycle cop.
There we go.
And that was Randy's grandfather. And he was a really cool, decent guy. And loved his whole family. Oh, and this is a big mural I'm working on currently for shipping and receiving. Many of you have seen the Statue of Liberty mural. The airplanes, I love putting airplanes and things. This is the second story of the building, and I'm supposed to, before the pandemic this spring, I was supposed to paint this girl with the chain in front of her face up on that building that's about 50, 60 feet tall. But I've been locked over here with Cameron the whole time. So, anyway, one last painting I want to show you, or maybe a couple here. This is me. I have a theory. Work, provide, and you will prosper. Follow the path that leads you. I don't know where these ideas come from, but if you spend the night in here looking at it long enough, you come up with words that kind of fit. That's my shoulder that's torn up there, because that's reality. 42 years of mural painting, your shoulder doesn't always feel good. Anyway, I did this mural here, if anybody cares, but this is one of my old jewels of the family. I used to travel a lot, so when I would come home,
Aim higher.
When I would come home, I would expect quite a welcome, but that's not always what I got. So I think with
a lot like La La Land.
Yeah, exactly. So that's an age-old problem when you're a freelancer and have to go on the road sometimes and do your work. Fortunately, my wife put an end to that, and I stayed home for 25 years and did all these other things that we still have.
But if you're out there now, send them to work, please.
But no.
Once it's safe, at least.
The cool thing about it, though, is that because of my commissions with corporations and stuff and collectors, I don't really have to sell these other paintings. I get to just paint them and hold on to them because that's not how I make my living. I make my living on commissions.
And hopefully on...
selling prints, baby!
Mm-hmm.
So let's get after it.
So, if you guys want to buy a print
of something we don't even know what it's going to be, we'll see at the end of the day. So
send me an
hold
email.
on tight, because I'm going to rock and roll on through this.
Send me an email to there.
We are social distancing, but we live in the same house, so it doesn't make any sense. He doesn't seem to be as bothered by me as he once was in the beginning.
I'm just better at hiding it.
Okay. Behind your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron's going with a windblown look. Ladies.
It's because he opened the door and the wind started blowing.
Sorry about that. You need a headband like mine.
Yeah, a real cool. I want to look cool
Me
and
Kenny
fashionable.
G. Me and who was that guy that used to do the workouts? Sorry if I...
Definitely not Kenny G.
Okay. Anyway, the guy that wore their striped shorts.
Simmons?
Richard Simmons.
How did you get Kenny G from Richard Simmons?
I don't know. It was at the same time. Sorry. Okay, here I go. I have no idea what I'm doing, but one thing I did do, get your pencils ready.
Hold on, let me get over here.
Okay.
Hopefully, because he'll be up near the canvas and not moving around as much, it won't be as glitchy. But let's find out. Cutting to Brad Camp.
Here we go. Cam, can you see the level?
No. Yes.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
I've got a little white line indicating the very center of the canvas.
Oh, now, this is so much less glitchy now. Now that you're near the device.
Oh, okay,
it's
cool.
broadcasting, so
awesome. Now, what I'm doing here is just blocking this in.
Oh, this is so cool, y'all! I'm loving it. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. K-Ray asks how much the prints are.
There are 3 prices, but mostly they're going for about $100 a piece.
That's the medium.
Medium size is $100 a piece, and the larger size are $200.
Which is almost actual size, and they're square as well, so they fit right in on your wall really well.
That was last week's print. This one's twice the size, though, so we don't know yet.
He keeps doing that. On the first episode of Corona Canvas, it was supposed to be only one size, but then he decided the following week to make it twice that size.
Well, I mean, think about it. Anybody that saw La La Land, which I did last night, would know how cool an Ingmar Bergman Hollywood poster would be wall size in your bedroom that you're sharing with, or a house of other actresses.
It's exponential growth is all I'm saying.
So I'm just saying you can put it on wall size. I know the people that can make it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay, now even though this is going to be an abstract here, y'all, I don't even need to turn around and look at camera.
No, you don't.
But I'll do it just for a minute. Oh, you want to switch over so I can explain to them about this? I've done this to sort of give me a vibe. Now, it's not the emotional vibe that I'm feeling in my head, but it's given me a little structure to know where things are going to go, okay? Now, since we're talking about a new world bubble, welcome to the new world bubble, I'm feeling like in the news there's been a lot of strife, a lot of protests this week, and since we're doing this live, let's talk about the protests, okay? I'm not going to go political because I'm somewhere floating around. I'm keeping my eyes open. I mostly listen.
But let's talk about it
later. But
it
y'all
is
talk about
something
it. Let's
that's
get it
happening.
through. So it's cool. I'm trying to stay optimistic and not go all crazy like the news that everybody thinks is the sky is falling. There are dangers out there. We all know it. We're staying safe. We're going to paint today. I wish I could play y'all a bunch of music. Unfortunately, I can't because Facebook will cut us off.
Probably.
But so that's where that is. And
if you guys have not already yet subscribed to our YouTube page, we're trying to migrate over towards there because of the music issue. Please check that out. I just posted it in the chat. Hopefully it'll come through on the Facebook chat as well. But if you would like to order a print, get a hold of me. You're probably friends with me anyway. It doesn't seem like our Facebook chat is going through for some reason, so I'll have to open that up myself. I'll type it in the. I'll just type it in the chat on my phone. Order print with your inquiry.
Okay, switch back to me. I'm ready.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt your
fine.
Talking to yourself.
No. Making sales is what it's called.
Oh, okay. Making the money. Keeping us going here. That was the first page. This is the second one. Now, here's the abstract part of what's in my mind, just to let y'all know. This is my hula hoop that I use for usually my biggest circle.
You did this last time.
Yes, I do this a lot. Okay? Why? Because at least from the beginning, I want to be able to have a circle that I can kind of trust is being pretty accurate.
That's definitely not a centered circle.
I don't want it centered because my point of view this time, since the canvas is so large, you're going to actually walk in front of this one and be able to stand there, and you'll take your selfie right in front of it, and it's going to be perfect size for that.
There you go.
Okay? So the vantage point is going to be right here. This is your vanishing point. This is your horizon line.
He understands the marketing capabilities of selfies and murals.
Level, yes. So you will walk up and you will be engrossed. We're trying to get people to walk into these murals so they become part of them. Okay? So now what I've got is a circle established, and what I want to do here is I'm going to put a big, beautiful American flag. Okay, I know I'm going crazy with the American flag. People say, oh, you're going back to the American flag.
There's not a single flag. Oh, no, there's one flag in the whole Corona canvas so far, so you're fine.
And we love the flag.
You're fine.
So, okay. Well, it turns out some states are protesting. Are they protesting here in Texas or not so much?
Yeah, there's some. It's not as much,
but there's banners. They want to be free. You're losing freedom. Not happy about it. So I'm going to draw some people right in here. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Oh, they can see it.
Drawing circles for where their heads might be. This guy's yelling. He's angry. I don't know if you guys can see that. His eyes are shut. His brain is turned off. Because nobody's listening to his opinion. Okay, he's got the chest. Maybe he's portly. I'm not saying that. His shoulder's about right here. He's very angry. And notice right here, there's no mask attached. Although there is a giant beard.
And the ear.
And
I think I saw that guy in Walmart earlier.
Yes. I'm not trying to pigeonhole anybody, but I think this is the guy I saw on the news. Okay? And since this is just some pastel charcoal, I can kind of just push this in.
Why do you do pastel charcoal? Like it's like a brownish color as opposed to like regular.
I start out with sepia tone because I don't want to go with black yet because I may not keep this actual person. I'm just showing where a big fella could be. He might even be wearing a vest of some kind.
In case Corona decides to start shooting him.
Well, with bullet things here. I'm making this up as I go, okay? But he definitely has a gun in his hand because that's what we do. I haven't decided. I want my gun friends out there to tell me what kind of gun he would probably have. He's not pointing it up at anybody. He just happens to have it. It may even have an extended magazine. I don't know about guns, so somebody's going to have to tell me. Is that what they look like? I think so. Something like this. He's got it here, and I think it's legal for him to do this. Don't ask me. I'm not trying to get political here. I'm just wondering. Can he carry guns? He's got one on his back there, it looks like.
He's got more guns than he has arms.
Anyway, this dude is angry, okay? And he's yelling at this dude, or maybe it's a lady. We don't have to be sexist about it. Everything's not based around men, is it? Do all women have long hair? I don't know. I'm just giving her a...
Kelly Reed, good to see you.
Kelly Reed, how are you doing?
Thank you
One
for
of our
interrupting
actress
whatever he
friends.
was saying.
And one of the best dancers I've seen.
Yep.
Anybody's noticed her dancing on Instagram? What's her? It's a... I think it might be... It's not Red Cornflake. It's one of those. Kessler Bessler. She is a fantastic dancer, and her son Samson's a great actor and dancer.
Amazing actor.
So this might be a nurse. I'm not trying to go political. I'm just putting a person here who is yelling. We don't know she's yelling, but I feel like she's yelling. She's also... What is she doing? I don't know yet. But maybe she's got a mask on. Similar to what I'm wearing, a little headdress. Again, not going political here, just going what happened in the news this week. I don't know if anybody can see that. Now, what I'm saying on this, I don't know what kind of outfit. Maybe a hazmat suit she's in.
It's probably the safer option.
They're not 6 feet apart, though.
Well, that's okay.
Were
I
they?
mean, they might be. They're, there's a line dividing them, so who knows how long that line represents.
Okay, yeah, that line can represent whatever. No, I think they're getting closer. I think somebody... in
They
this-
want to kiss each other. There's a lot of chemistry before.
There's a chemistry thing going on. But somebody in this picture isn't taking it seriously, and somebody is. Let's just say that. Although she does have succulent lips here, so it's hard to resist. Big, beautiful eyes. This guy wants to hear it, too. He wants to hear what she has to say, but not really.
I'm just saying, if Bob Ross had a GoPro, you could plop it right down in his afro, and I bet it'd stay put. He wouldn't need any of these big contraptions wrapping around his head or anything.
I don't know what her hand down here is going to be holding, but maybe it's a sign. Somebody come up with a catchy sign, or if you've seen one, I'm going to put some signage in here. Okay. Now, can anybody see the direction I'm going?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know I said I was going to be abstract.
It's not so abstract.
It's not coming out like that at this moment.
So whenever he walks away from the computer area, it gets real splotchy, and then it catches up. So I apologize about that, everyone. I'm going to try and...
My bad. I'll try not to walk away.
I'll try and remedy that now. Don't know if this will help, but... Okay. I gotta get it here.
Now, the cool thing about this is that since it's just chalk, none of this matters. It doesn't have anything to do
You
with...
say that about paint, too.
It doesn't matter. It could change 100 times by the time I'm done.
It probably will.
Everybody's got to make some money, so the factories want to open.
He's got the smokestacks. Here we go.
Here, now we're getting into it, folks.
So abstract.
So, no, wait till you see what I do with this bad boy.
This is just full-on chalk. This isn't even charcoal anymore.
Yeah, I'm just going full on chalk right now. Work. Business. What? Capitalism.
That W you made is just two tiny X's.
Capital? Is it capital when you're raising money?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
In Delta Blue, the big evil corporation that controlled the government was called Capital Corp. And it was a pun on both.
Okay, that's called Capital Corp from here on out.
So this painting is now in the Delta Blue universe.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Delta Blue. I've got a poster of it here somewhere.
Fine with that.
You
You're painting on the Delta Blue canvas. So.
Yes, the back. No, show them what was on the actual back.
All right. So this was what we saw on the back of the canvas. I haven't watched this, so I hope he doesn't do anything embarrassing.
This is the backdrop I just came out
Where
cleaning
is
the
it?
studio.
Oh yeah. Let me make it big. Hold on. Transform. Fit to screen. Bam.
This is the backdrop that just came out cleaning the studio.
Where is it?
This was from a live broadcast we did on Channel 4, Fox 4.
I need some interaction here. I need some people.
Hold on.
This is the backdrop that just came out cleaning the studio. This was from a live broadcast we did on Channel 4, Fox 4 Good Day Show during the election in 2004. Competition was between George Bush in his second run for office and John Kerry. And from here it looks like the red states win. So that was I think it was during the middle of the Gulf War. Nobody really wanted to bail on George. So he did the best he could. And I'm about to flip this over and paint a new painting on the back. So whoever gets this new painting I'm going to do on our show this weekend, Brad Smith Art on YouTube, gets this beauty on the back. Whoever buys this painting gets this beauty on the back. John Kerry. It's going to go right on this frame right here on this wall.
If you recognize that frame, it's because he threw it down onto the floor in the workout video.
Yeah, I did.
He's getting those muscles.
You know, we had more muscle footage, but nobody seemed to want to record it.
No, it was breaking the camera, so...
Anyway,
the flop sweat got into the gears of the camera. And
so I'm trying to decide, is the lady here on the left of the painting versus the guy here on the right of the painting?
Get it? Clever.
Anyway, is she in suburbia or he's in downtown and she's in suburbia? Maybe she's not next to him at all. Maybe she's next to her house.
Alright, hold on. I don't have to tilt the camera because Bradcam.
Is it working?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So let's just say her house is right behind this sign. And there's her roof. You get some perspective going here, people. She's out in front of her house. There's her kids up there.
I'm going to take my jacket off. It's getting toasty.
Okay. Alright. I'll need some messaging here. But this can be right in her front yard. I'm not going to go as far as saying she's got a picket fence, but she's not worried about going back to work. This dude is passionate about it because he's angry because he hasn't been at work. Now, the cool part about using these chalk kind of pastel things is that I can mix it in with the paint that I'm using as toner. He's got a gun here. So if I put a flesh toning wet paint on top of that, it'll all kind of mix together real nice and give me some excellent tone. She's got that. I don't know if she would be in scrubs or what. Maybe she would be in blue scrubs with an apron on because she's a housewife. No, that's... You can't even say that anymore, can you?
No.
Okay. Well, this is an old school throwback.
I mean, unless she wants to. Yeah, unless she wants to be a housewife.
She's choosing to be a housewife, like my wife Randy did. She enjoyed the fact that I went out and painted, and she got to stay home and run the business. Now, I don't know if that looks like scrubs, but it feels like it could. Going ahead and marking her in, because once I start sloshing the paint, we don't know what's going to happen up in here. She's very angry.
Hold on, I gotta move that iPad back.
I don't know what.
It's not doing too hot.
I don't know what
the monitor.
About, y'all. She's angry. He's angry. Not Cameron. He was only angry last week when our thing got shut off. But see, I can kind of blend everything in there. I think she's probably wearing some scrub stuff. Probably a blue tone. See, I put a little suggestion of color in there. And that looks cool. And maybe her hair is coming out here so we can tell she's a hard-working nurse or something. I mean, a lot of these heroes are parents out there taking care of the kids, you know, working, teaching their school. Teachers, man. Maybe she's a teacher. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see.
Sorry, it's getting so splotchy, everyone. It's a new technology.
Oh, well, at least y'all can see what I'm actually drawing, because sometimes it's really difficult to try to get it all on one camera. So, in my opinion, we're really advancing here. I hope everybody's enjoying what I'm doing. I hope you guys are.
I don't know if they can even tell what you're doing, but.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually becoming an abstract on its own.
Yeah. The stream itself is the abstract portion.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. This guy's angry. Family's hungry.
His nose is pointy. That's nice.
Well, maybe he's a little older.
He's red in the face.
Very red in the face because he's angry. Although he looks like he's smiling because he's
Candace, good to see ya.
Candace, how are you doing? Congratulations on your opening.
Yeah, go see Doggy Digs. You can actually go to them now.
Yeah, and how about that Lamborghini in front of it the other night? Did you see that?
That was cool. Was that rapper, guys?
I don't know whose Lamborghini it was. No, this is a new client with
new
the Lamborghini.
Client, that's right.
Doggy Digs.
Doggy Digs. Now we can get over there and paint and shoot and photograph.
Yeah,
and
Mike's ready to come and do some flowers for the spring if they'll let him. I don't know where we're at on that. Candace, give me a call. Let me know.
So, Candace, we got a second camera here.
Yes,
and we're still working out the kinks. Obviously, the quality is not great.
I apologize, y'all.
Sorry about that.
But you can see what I'm doing on camera's end, I hope.
Yeah, let me see what happens if I bring everything closer. Turtle, excuse me. Excuse me, Turtle.
Oh, he's talking to his dog like that. That's kind of sweet.
Well, how else are you supposed to talk to a dog?
Out of the way, dog.
Dog.
I told you, get out of the way.
Get yourself out here, dog.
You get yourself up. You get yourself out there. Chasing them cattle down. Bring them in. Bring them in. Okay, there's... She's sort of a Mother Teresa character. Can anybody see her?
It's hard to tell.
Okay. Well, now I'm ready to start painting. I don't know if anybody else realizes this. I don't know if anybody can see what I'm doing. I'm super stoked.
Let's go. Let's get the wide shot. Here we go.
Okay.
So that was quick. It's been about 15 minutes that he's been sketching.
Okay. Here's her house. We're gonna have a suburbia versus the city. Or the state capital. I notice in Michigan, where my cousins all live, they're not happy.
The cousins aren't happy.
Cousins, nobody's happy. Well, no, they're happy in life.
Yeah.
But they are following. Cheryl, come on, I gotta give her props. She's following all the instructions. She's.
Mike did the things and they look great.
What things?
At Doggy Digs.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. So he actually did go ahead and color.
Nice.
That's awesome. You gotta have good flowers, y'all. It's spring. Doggy Dig's known for having a beautiful...
what kind of bush is it? It started blooming and it smells good.
Oh, it is a cottonwood.
Cottonwood.
I believe.
It smells real good.
Yes, we've got some good stuff going over here, including this camera.
Well...
Can anybody see that?
You gotta stop asking that, because the answer is probably no with the quality of this thing.
Sorry. We can't tell. Let me take a break here for a second, and we'll start over if we need to. Show everybody what I've got going here.
No, it looks good.
Okay, so that's their house. Now what I'm going to do is jazz in some cool stripes and stuff over here. I don't know what this is going to end up being. It may not be these people. It may be some viewers at home that want to take a picture of themselves. Or we're at a protest and want to send us those.
That'd be cool.
I'm not judging anybody. Everybody deserves to be in this painting. Hope it doesn't seem political. I'm going to take a break for just a minute. Cameron, do you have anything you can show them?
Nope.
How about me mowing the lawn?
That's already scheduled for the break.
Okay.
The actual intermission.
Okay, y'all. Let me take a break for a minute.
No. Oh, okay.
Because I've got to use the restroom. Y'all don't want to see that.
That's true. Thank you for taking the camera off for that.
Oh, let me set it up closer to the wall, stabilized.
Yeah, and then maybe that'll
And then
fix.
see what
It might be
happens.
the cable, because the stream itself here looks great. Do you have a different iPhone cable?
No, that's it.
So you use... What about the one that came with your phone?
Let me look if I can find it.
Because he's using an iPhone. He has an iPhone and an iPad, and both of them charge separately. So, nice. Okay, it looks good whenever there's not a lot of movement. Even when there is a lot of movement, it's not bad over here.
Here you go.
Okay, it's not bad over here, but that seems to only be... I wish you wouldn't... Now you just cut off my stream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I thought you wanted the new tab in there.
I was asking maybe, but then I was like, oh wait, no, look, it's working. Alright.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not a techie.
He just starts unplugging things randomly.
I was supposed to go to the restroom.
Okay, this is actually working pretty good until we get... No, still working pretty good. Maybe it's his head. It would appear... What if I walk over here? Still seems alright. But what is he doing this... What is he doing that's different than what I'm doing? Oh wait, no, there's some splotchy. Alright. So... It would appear... This is the range.
Now what's happening?
Okay, now we can try... John Williams! Good to see you. We're just doing some camera tests. We have a whole GoPro situation, as I'm sure he showed you. Uh-oh. Oh, nuts. What happened?
Move your computer closer to the wall.
Hold on. Stop barking out orders, please. Oh, nuts. Alright. The wind blew the camera, and it fell down, so I'm having to reconnect. Sorry about that.
Take a shot.
Take a shot. The wind broke my camera.
Did it break it?
No.
You want to move closer to the...
Just turn the... No, I do not.
The whole computer can go that way.
I already did that.
Oh, okay.
The whole point of this is so that I don't have to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay. It's looking good, though.
Oh, thank you. I'm about to rock and roll, y'all. It's going to get a little more abstract here because I'm going to throw the color in, and that's all it really needs to have.
So let's see. We are reconnected with the same cable. Maybe reconnecting works. Helps.
Hold on. Let me get my water. I left it in that.
Okay. So there's this. There's this. Does not seem to be helping. Well, it's not. Well, no, not good. any sense of movement and it starts going crazy. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna plug this in. You can reattach this, please. This is it was fine the other day when we were practicing, but because we actually decided to do some practice tests, which you'll be able to see during the
dinner break.
Not dinner break, the intermission, which happens in half an hour or so.
As soon as I block this in, then we'll give it a chance to dry.
Yeah, that'll be a nice break. Alright, let's see. Maybe the cable, because it's streaming to its own monitor, the iPad, my dad's iPad, just fine. Which tells me that it's a connection issue between the iPad and the thing.
Where's Jack Ray when you need him?
I don't know. Okay, let's see how it looks. Oh, that might have been the problem.
The battery?
The cable. Because the, oh wait, no, there it goes.
Okay, here we go, y'all.
I'm
gonna start.
How does it look when you're over here? Okay. Alright, look. It's not. Alright. Let me try a different.
Try a different approach, Cameron.
There's a few different approaches that I can actually do, so let me try a different one.
I'm ready to throw down.
I mean, you can paint. We'll just go to the old-fashioned style of shot.
Okay.
While I do this.
Oh, okay, good, because I just want to put this in there. No, I'm putting this on really light. I want to make this as all-American as possible.
Uh-oh.
There goes the door.
And the internet.
Okay. Y'all can see that. It's dripping. That's what I want. That's where we get our abstract quality from, y'all.
It looks like blood.
It's not supposed to be. Although it is.
You can hear it splashing, and it makes me nervous over here for sure.
American feel.
New movie. Okay. I want to try a workaround.
Okay, he's working around it, y'all. This dude's here.
It might be doing it. Alright, so what if I do that? Add window capture. Add source. New Brad cam. Why is caps lock on? Gross. QuickTime. Done.
Okay, he's experimenting, but so am I.
Interesting.
Doing this real light because I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm just trying to get some cool patterns. I think there'll be some guys behind him. Or ladies. I don't know who these people are. I'd like to find out, though, what they're thinking. If anybody knows anybody who's protesting, I'd like to see what everybody's saying.
So it's not having the...
I'm opening to listening. They're desperate. It must be...
He says he's opening to listening as he interrupts me.
Sorry. I was talking ahead of you.
Let's see. What about this?
Okay. So I'm putting little
upside down
accent lines in here. Just kind of see the way I want the motion to go.
Okay, so
I do not know what this is going to look like. Yeah.
Now the problem is it's not splotchy, but it's laggy.
Okay, laggy's better than splotchy.
It's definitely better than splotchy.
Okay.
I'm
sorry if this appears political. Not trying to make that happen.
Is that better? I don't know if that's any better.
That'll be. You just spent 10 minutes going.
It doesn't make it better. Oh, it's red and blue. Classic.
Classic.
Representative of what's on the back of the canvas.
That's true.
Alright, so it looks good there. It's not laggy in there, it's just laggy in the thing here.
Technology's got a hold on it, y'all. Okay. If you're painting at home, that's called a wet on wet. If you're drinking at home, that's a shot. Just one shot.
Dave, welcome back.
Dave, how are you doing, my friend? Sorry I cut everybody off. Should not jack with stuff like that. I'm well aware of it. Sometimes I can't help myself.
Why is it so bad there? It's bad there. It's good there, but it's laggy there.
If the canvas comes down, y'all, I apologize. I'll be the only one hurt. Cameron might get paint on him. I'm not sure.
That would hurt my feelings.
It's no direct insult. But I have one screw holding this whole deal up. Okay, so what I'm saying is I've got kind of a cool little bass tone going here.
Better?
I've got my blue color. I don't know if anybody can see this. It's my creamer bottle for those who paint at home. You drink a lot of coffee, which I do. I end up with a lot of these Nestle's creamer bottles. And squeeze all that out of there. Some old ketchup or something.
It's a little better.
Fantastic. Now, if you can see, I've got more blue.
Hey, Mel and Carol!
Hey, what's happening? Melvis.
Is it Melvis or Melvin?
It's Mel, but he does an Elvis impersonation.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He goes by Melvis when you see him when he's trying to cheer you up.
Alright, so that's laggy.
Now, anybody that is out there can see I'm just putting a bunch of wet blue paint on here. And it doesn't even matter if it looks fantastic right now.
I know, Karen. It doesn't look too good. I'm trying to solve that issue. I apologize.
Are you saying the painting doesn't look good?
No, the painting looks fine. I'm saying the Brad cam.
Oh. I'm sorry, you guys. We're trying.
We're definitely trying. She says, "My eyes!"
Oh, y'all, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what... I think it's the cable. Because...
Imagine if it was the 70s.
I think it's the cable because, what I'm doing is I'm streaming from the camera to this iPad, and on the iPad, as you can see, smooth as butter. But then the iPad is connected to the femur bone, by which I mean the computer here, and I think it's either the. But then it's not. If I look at the stream from the iPad in a different application, it looks fine. So it might be the software.
Wish we knew someone that was technically capable.
Hard to know. I mean, you're looking at them, it's just, this is not, for some reason, working too hot. What if I do it via, let me try that.
I don't know if anybody can see a picture coming together there, but I can kind of see
it's looking pretty good. There's definitely something happening.
Something's happening here.
What about VLC?
Got George Bush and John Kerry on the back.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, y'all. I have to frequently go and look and see how it looks from afar because you get too close to them and you can't really tell.
Video screen.
Okay, I'm kind of liking where this is going right now. I'm getting there, y'all.
Devices. Almost. Cancel. I'm just trying to make it a little bit better for you guys. And by that I mean a lot better, because we spent some money on this thing, and it would be nice if it worked like it did just the other day.
Okay, y'all. We've got more action Jackson happening here. Now, I would pretty much be doing this anyway.
He says that every episode.
On every Saturday, I would be painting.
He just says that to reassure himself that it's worth doing.
No, I love doing it. If I can help people get through the day, get to paint something anyway,
That's true.
Kind of selfish to just not try to do something good with it.
Alright, that's looking alright.
He's working on it, y'all. Maybe by the end of the broadcast, or by the time we get to our next break.
Okay.
We'll have it
Maybe it comes in waves. I don't know.
Possible. Let's level the wave, Cameron. Let's level the wave.
Alright, Karen.
Is that a thing?
Your eyes should be adjusting.
Karen, he's got it going on. That's all I'm saying.
Not too bad. It's still a little... No, we're losing it. It's whenever you whip your head around that it gets super splotchy.
My bad. It always is. I'm sorry, maybe. I thought this was like for surfers and stuff.
It is. But surfers usually don't screen record
live.
They don't do this.
They should.
They do it live, it's just not through this means. Ugh, that's not good looking.
Sorry, y'all. I'm totally embarrassed. I'm pulling off some Edward Hopper type of stuff here, and nobody can see it.
They can see it. I'm in the regular one here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. Here's some Edward Hopper stuff coming live your way.
Well, the problem is it's not the frame rate that's the issue. Because, well, maybe. No. Let me see what
Are you talking to me or some techie
some techie Samuel Culp on the Facebooks. See what I'm okay, here's what we're gonna do. I don't think it's the frame rate, because what I'm doing is I'm streaming from his GoPro into his iPad via the app, the GoPro app, and then screen recording the iPad app, because it's a whole process to, like, it's impossible to get from the, anyway. So it's not a frame rate, it's maybe a resolution issue? So let's try that. I think it's a resolution issue, because from the iPad, if I'm looking at the iPad, which is like an active monitor, looks great. I just decreased the resolution, let me see.
Oh, it's a resolution issue for me.
That might have been the issue, Samuel Culp.
Samuel, you are the bomb.
Alright, that was almost certainly the issue based on these last 10 seconds of previewing this thing.
Alright, we got tech help.
So, it is,
Samuel,
the Bradcam is not in HD, however...
Still pretty cool.
Well, wait, no.
Why do we need HD?
Well, it would be nice if we had something.
I'm sorry, y'all, that's not like we thought it was supposed to be. False advertising coming down our way.
It was fine for just a second.
Some of you may have noticed through all of this that I've had a scene evolving here on the left.
Yeah, Sam, we are on OBS. GoPro is fine. It has, like I said, here, I'll show you. Let me turn this off. My God. Okay. See, look at this. It is streaming beautifully to the iPad, so the signal from the GoPro to the app in the device is great. Maybe I can just hold up. Look, it's the Brad Cam.
Yeah.
I think it's either the cable, but I don't think it's the cable because if I open up the Brad Cam in QuickTime, I'm putting Karen to sleep. But this is important, Karen. If I open up in QuickTime, it's fine.
Is she directing today?
Yeah, Karen's directing.
Thank you, Karen. Somebody needs to.
So I think it's OBS. I'm also using Streamlabs OBS because it has some extra features that regular OBS doesn't have. So
that's definitely it.
It might work better in old school OBS.
Definitely.
Don't say definitely like you know anything. Dana, welcome back.
Dana!
Arwen's... Okay, he's breaking stuff. Not my stuff, though. You don't need to take a shot. Arwen says, the silver lining is maybe you can use the effect in a movie for when a character's brain is glitching.
Oh, he does do a lot of movies like that. If y'all didn't notice, he won a sci-fi award.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Your mom says, hi, B and Cam. Looking good today,
hey,
you two.
Thank you. Sorry, Mom, with all the headache stirring problems.
Okay, what is OBS camera? I don't know that. This has all been free. There's probably some paid thing that I could do that would fix everything.
Onboard satellite.
Aw, Dana and Aaron, or Dana and your Ann are together.
Oh, aren't you guys the cutest thing I ever did see?
Alright. Where's OBS
Mom and daughter hanging out watching the family.
It even is OBS. This is OBS Studio. I have OBS Studio.
My whole family just joins us on at my studio while they're all under quarantine. Makes it so cool with my friends. Awesome.
No, I'm actually on Streamlabs on the Mac version, Sam. Not a PC guy.
Oh, snobster too.
It's funny though. They say that it's not a stream cam. They literally in this version they had a thing. They have a thing now built into the GoPro itself that you can live stream from Facebook or to Facebook and to YouTube or to an RTMP server, which is what I was trying to figure out before. But the only way to do an RTMP server is on PC. So
this week on Tech Insiders, Karen goes to sleep.
Yep.
Brad forgets his urge to live.
This is
technical people all over the country are slightly aroused.
Okay, I'm gonna try and decrease the quality even further.
Alright.
See what happens.
Bring it down, y'all. Bring it down.
I know, I want to do a capture card, but then I have to buy stuff, and I'm trying not to buy
I'll
stuff.
amp up the quality so he can bring down the quality of his art.
Alright, let's do the lowest setting possible.
Please.
And use buffering, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
What if I just leave it tiny? I don't know. Samuel Culp knows what I'm talking about, though. He's the only other person on the planet, it seems.
Just leave it tiny, dude, so they can see both screens.
Well, the problem is it's I can't crop it, and there's big black stuff on it. Anyway, so it looks like it's okay there. What if I make it big? Is that where we encounter issues?
I don't know. Luckily, I'm
so far so good.
Getting my work done regardless of what you're doing. And what I'm trying to do here, y'all, if you're more interested in hearing about my art, maybe. Cameron's art is very interesting too, but this painting is coming along, and I'm painting it sort of abstract. But we can kind of recognize some stuff, kind of like looking at the clouds. This is just my first pass at it, so I'll be able to change this stuff if I don't like it real easily. So I'm kind of feeling like right in the middle here, something about the 6 foot or something. I started with a circle kind of here. So this is going to have its own little bubble here. Can anybody see that? That's kind of cool.
What the liberal chick looks like a wizard from Dungeons and Dragons. Right?
She's not looking good. But I'm hoping a viewer, my sisters included, will come and put their own face on that character. Okay, she's not looking that happy. So she's gone. That's all you have to do, Cam. You just say it. She's gone. She's out of there.
So this tip jar. Here's the thing here.
Jar.
Okay, take a shot. He dropped my microphone again.
Oh, I thought that was attached to something.
Nope. Take a shot. He's breaking my gear.
Sorry.
It's supposed to be bradsmithart.com or streamlabs.com/bradsmithart/tip. But for some reason, it's not showing up the tip part.
Just our luck.
Just our luck. There we go, tip. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a capture card. That's stupid.
Obviously. Why don't you go get one while I sit here?
I don't know the nearest place.
Entertain the crowd.
No. Let me turn the Brad cam off.
Oh, see y'all later.
Well, just for now. Cheryl Allen says, Phil and I are here, been on YouTube, grilling burgers and watching art. Now I say, y'all, without thinking,
you guys
here in
awesome.
Michigan, thanks for the Southern education.
Aww. I wish we had some grilling tips.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. So you can all, yeah, you're not, Facebook and YouTube, you can't click, which is stupid. You have to, like, look with your eyes and type something in. But yeah, let me type it. I've been copying and pasting it into the thing, but help tip us, help us get a capture card.
Oh,
our virtual tip jar.
I didn't hear anything about this.
You have for the last since Samuel got here.
Okay, that's been 10 minutes. This dude's still in here somewhere, and he's angry. I don't know who this guy's gonna be, but he's mad.
That should do it. Is it?
Cheryl, tell me what these guys are angry about. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'd just like to know, in Michigan alone, they're angry, really angry at the governor.
Why is it not copying over to Facebook? I'm typing stuff, and it usually, every episode works. My aggregator works onto the thing.
News too much. Because I gotta paint and stay optimistic. Let Cameron come over here and tell me about it. And catch the news here and there. This is just a blocking of things.
Oh, Samuel Culp says, y'all are fun. I've been watching the art and I like the dynamic. I'm glad someone's been able to appreciate it, even though I've been going down a little rabbit hole here.
Tell me about it, y'all.
Yeah, it's not easy holding this entire show on your shoulders. I should know.
I know. Man, he started thinking about this week's show back on, when was it, Thursday evening? What I do now. Anyway, I like that.
Let me mute.
Oh, Samuel Culp says, yo, fun.
Yep.
I've been watching
We're
the...
gonna echo. Oh, jeez. Okay. Bam. I had to go all the way around. So, no, I'm using not using Restream. I'm using Mob Crush because Restream costs money.
Oh, Cameron.
Well, we didn't have the money when we started this thing, and then it was working. Everything was working until last week, so...
Well, we're learning, y'all. Cameron's learning.
No, I mean, everything was working great, until, like I said, until last week, and then... Anyway, okay, so... No, Mob Crush Studio broadcasts me to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and has a little unified chat thing, but... it was having some real bad issues last week during our virtual little funeral thing. So I've been thinking about upgrading to something that is Restream.
Yeah, let's do it. Can we do it in the middle of the broadcast?
I don't believe we can.
Give it a whirl. If we get cut off, y'all join us.
If we get cut off, yeah.
Join us again. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to do this from down here so if anybody can see it.
I am signed up for Restream, though.
Do it, man.
Well, no, it's just that they were like, oh, then yeah, you gotta give us money to
Give
do,
them money,
do a thing.
man. You gotta spend money to make money. I've told you this your whole life.
Add channel. Let me see how much it is, because it might
Very
not be
conservative for a
worth.
filmmaker.
Very broke for a filmmaker is what the word you're looking for is.
Well, that's not even true.
So it's not that true, but it's pretty true.
Not really.
Where is my... I don't care about Mob Crush. Just regular YouTube. I don't need...
Kind of painting a tree up in here,
YouTube
y'all.
events. Let's try it.
Kind of feeling it. It's like looking in the cloud for an image. I'm seeing something in there, and I'm trying to make sure it stays a little bit abstract at this point. Because it may be a retro feature. I don't know what it's going to be. Oops. Dropped my pen.
That is way too expensive.
How much?
$50 a month.
That's not so bad if their broadcast works.
Yeah, but
they give you 1 month free. See how it works.
they don't. Why would you say that? You don't know that at all.
Because most of them do. 7-day free trial. Heard of it?
And that's not really the issue. Is the capture card more than the
Oh,
streaming
is it?
software.
Go get you one of those.
The streaming software has nothing to do with the issue at hand, which is the Brad Cam.
The whole show is the Brad Cam.
It is the Brad and Cam.
Exactly.
Yeah, that Brad Cam is still not looking good. Yikes. 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 Marina says, okay, I can only click in short intervals. Did I miss all the jokes? I need some laughs. There have been 0 jokes this entire time.
0 jokes unless you like high-tech kind of jokes. But
I don't think... He doesn't know what high-tech is, but...
unless
Uh-oh! We just got a tip.
Uh-oh! Look out!
Uh-oh!
Who's it from?
Mr. We would have been able to hear that, but I was on mute. Apologize about that. Let me see.
Then go ahead and buy
Samuel Culp, thank you.
Samuel, you're the bomb.
And it was through streamlabs.com/BradSmithArt/tip, which means that function works because everyone else is just donated through actual PayPal or Cash App or something. This was the first donation through that,
Nice.
which means it works.
Samuel, is it Samuel?
Yeah.
You rock, man. That's awesome. Now he's gonna run and get that equipment.
Well, no, I am not going to do that because that is way too expensive for now.
Okay, y'all.
Look at that. There's on the screen here. Where is it? Right here. Nice donation.
Oh yeah.
There's a donation ticker. Look, you can see it. Thank you, Samuel, right here.
Oh yeah.
So eventually, once lots of people start donating, they go ding.
Oh
ding,
yes.
ding,
Thank you, Samuel.
Like that, like a ticker.
Rocking. That's super cool. Now you can probably see I have a street here with no car.
Okay, so you were saying OBS camera. Let me see what that is.
Okay, so now I have to almost paint a car in there. So let me get some silver tones going because nowadays every car seems to be silver or this weird pastel white.
Interesting.
So what I'm doing here is mixing in several colors. I'm sorry moving my head around so much. I really apologize. Trying to find my color here. I'm not sure what my partner in television broadcasting is doing. But as
oh, this is cool.
In the room.
Samuel, this is a gift.
Oh yeah.
Samuel will get. So this is. We might have to go return the GoPro if this works because this is a way to get.
I've already got paint on it. We can't return it.
That is true. Well, we can clean it. But this is interesting. So this can turns your iPhone directly into a GoPro, essentially. So we'd have to figure out a head mount. But it was made by OBS. Interesting. Low latency. Well,
somebody should have checked on
wired
that
USB.
$300 on a GoPro. I'm not trying to be a dad here. Just saying.
Well, it was working just the other day. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I could do that. I could do that.
You know, I get it that she's got a freaking sign there, but I'm not into it. It's slowing me down here, y'all. So what I'm going to do, get rid of that. Let me put her door up here. The cool thing about painting is that it doesn't matter. You're just doing what you're doing. And it doesn't even matter.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We gonna do this.
We gonna do it.
Yeah, thank you, Samuel.
Samuel, you are the bomb.
I mean, GoPro is cool, and we can get some really cool stuff. It's just, I just wish I think it's an OBS problem, or at least OBS Streamlabs, because like I said, it looks great here. But you know, I don't know.
He's not sure, y'all.
I'm really not sure. How does...
Here we go with the Edward Hopper technique, if anybody can see that.
But then we don't have to get a... high quality... I know. Where's the plugin for... Interesting.
There's a lovely house. Right up in here, there's some shine coming off that window.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing the regular old school Streamlabs OBS. The only reason I wanted to upgrade to Streamlabs, I say upgrade, is because it has the option to do... It has its own version of OBS. It's called Streamlabs OBS. and it can give me the ticker and all this stuff. But I totally do regular OBS all the time. So I'm fine with that.
I would like to know what OBS is.
Of course you would.
Who wouldn't? This is so exciting.
Configure the iOS output. Oh, that's good.
All the art people love talking about computer tech stuff.
They do if they were born after 1980. Let's see.
Anybody have anything they want to talk about? I'm here. I'm interested in talking about tech, so if anybody has anything they are angry about, we can do a viewer event. I'm willing to talk about La La Land, which is a movie I saw this
Yeah,
week,
we saw that last night. That was pretty good.
Which was fantastic on some network for free.
On some network called YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, our favorite network.
It was Lionsgate. Thank you.
Lionsgate. They nailed it, y'all.
They are stealing our whole intermission and everything. The drive-in
they're playing
theme,
the retro video thing.
What can you do? What can you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
good ideas.
I'm gonna go get your iPhone real quick.
It's in the office.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna try something else, and that's cool. Can anybody see what I'm doing here? I'm just blocking stuff in. I'll go and refine it. With this first stage, I'm just trying to come up with some kind of theme or something to build off of, you know? None of this has to be right, because it's just for fun. It's just like, maybe that's the back of the car. She's parked the other way. She's confronting her neighbor, and I don't mean on live 3D. I'm talking about face to face. Let's do it like that.
I did not know that about the... Anyway, okay, I'm gonna set... Samuel, thank you so much for your help. I'm gonna see if we can't get this to work. We're gonna take a break in about... At 5:30, it's 5:11 now, so... However long that is. 19 minutes? I think so. Or whenever you're ready for this to start drying, really, but...
This is getting pretty wet, but it's good to go for right now. 'Cause I hate to stop.
Yeah.
And have to let it dry too long.
Yeah. Thank you, Samuel.
And anybody who's out there might be painting along with me. This is a wet on wet thing, so you can get a lot of color going here that you hadn't even planned on. Still making this guy angry.
Interesting.
And you know, a lot of artists will just leave it alone or keep making it more and more abstract. But I went to Illustrator school, so I have a need somehow to get it finished to a
Something legible.
so I can tell whatever story it is. I don't want to leave it as vague as some people like to leave it. Which
You're
is
leaving
nice
a lot
for
on the table if you do that.
Well, I mean, some people don't want a discussion about politics while they're eating dinner.
It doesn't have to be politics. Okay.
Or whatever this becomes. We don't
Be
know
right
what it's
back.
going to become. Doing some little kids in here. Let's see what message we're giving the little kid. Who sees the old man sticking up for his rights, while this lady is doing the same. So we gotta just come together somehow. Sounds kind of liberal, but
We actually will be able to use, if we ever are able to go back out on gigs,
yeah,
we can use the GoPro and stream directly to Facebook or YouTube via that. But, okay. I'm adding my information to this thing so we can buy the app that Samuel just bought us. Thank you, Samuel, so we can get beautiful close-ups of this thing. We'll have to figure out a
After
little...
our break, we're going to figure out how to make it all work.
And we won't need to quit the stream to be able to do that.
And check this out, y'all. You know, like, these are just abstract strokes. That's what Picasso learned at the end of his life. Not that I'm at the end of my life, but when he was my age, he was still painting like tons of work every day. And it didn't always have to be 100% exactly what reality was. He was trying to show a different reality that had to do with his experience and symbolism and his own language that he had developed over the years that included some of his favorite art and stuff. So he was trying to get as much work done as he could because he didn't need to go into all these details, because some people can get the message without it looking like a photograph, especially since there's so many great photographs out there. So he's like, why do I need to do photo representationalism? And
Little art history lesson for y'all.
that's how we start thinking about it. You're like, okay, well, how many cute pictures?
The seething red color is coming in nice there
How
in
many
the corner.
cute pictures of horses can we paint? I love painting horses. It's really a great.
Lithos, I need your face. Wait, no, too late.
Oh,
you're too slow.
Sorry. Can anybody see there's a scene developing here, and I'm digging it. I'm totally digging it.
Yeah, it looks
y'all.
pretty good.
Thank you.
Once we get this thing going, you'll be able to see how big this actually is. You can't ever tell
y'all.
from
we're,
this
We're
perspective.
experimenting. We had no idea it would fail. Cameron had a whole NASA thing countdown going earlier. He was pretty stoked about it.
Well, it just had been working so well, and then it stopped today.
That's how it works.
Always is.
Yes. Now that looks cool already, y'all. This is just developing over moment by moment as I see it in here. So the scene of this go down this way.
That'll be
Cameron's making progress. This is basically what we would do on a normal Saturday.
Well, not me.
Well, Cameron used, oh yeah, Saturdays were always when he did live music shows. But on a normal painting day, he used to live next door. And he would just come over here with his camera rolling, or some people he would
Carrie says it's looking great. Can't wait to see how much more it will change as you go. Arwen says,
thank you.
Love to see how you work it out while painting. The scene just starts revealing itself.
Yeah, it does, Arwen. You're an artist yourself, obviously. But that's the freedom of it, is that you don't have to be limited to some art director's vision of what your art should be. Not that I can't work with art directors, I'm just saying sometimes they're trying to push their own vision and don't really care what your vision is. So at my age, I don't mind working with other people's vision, but I gotta be into it. Kind of like my gig down at Shipping and Receiving with the owner down there, Eddie.
Wonderful guy.
We just work together on everything.
I bet he's
The
excited
art
that
gallery,
everything's
this
opening
going
up.
into his thing. They're gonna get back open again to Shipping and Receiving.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all just basically waiting for this stuff to be over. We don't have to hurry back if you can help it. We're blessed to be living right next door to our work, so we can get our work done and quarantine.
Oh.
I'm actually 15 steps from
The house. He says that all the time.
I know.
It's true. You'll especially see it in the mowing video that he did.
Yes, I had to get my
property in order, y'all. I went through a little spell there after Randy left. I broke my mower. So that was heart-wrenching. On top of everything else.
Well, to be fair, he breaks... Paula, good to see you! He breaks the mower all the time. Paula
I never broke
attest
Paula's
to that.
mower. Ask Paula. John, my neighbors will sometimes loan me mowers. I'm just saying I'm not real mechanical. It doesn't go with the ADD thing. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just
Sorry,
the way
y'all.
it is.
Sorry. Oops. So then... goes from that. That. Well, I'm doing all kind... Oh, okay.
You got it going?
Interesting. Maybe. It's not... It's not that.
We should have rehearsed in a different manner, I guess.
Well, we didn't even have to know that this existed, so...
Samuel!
Thanks to Sam. You can blame Sam for this.
Sam, you're rocking it, dude.
Meet us... Okay, so...
No, it's cool, man. Y'all, I'm just doing a fun painting. I'm really loving this so far.
Let's do it this way.
I'm not really sure what all is happening with it.
He never is.
Because I haven't.
He's not sure about what's happening with me or what's happening in front of him. He's in a cloud of confusion.
I'm in my zone here, but I can't. I'm afraid of shaking my head too much, so I'm trying not.
Well,
to go
I mean,
back and
hey,
look at it.
actually, you should probably just take that off and turn it off because we're about to come up with a new solution.
Oh, thank God, because I am really sweating up a storm.
Thank you for giving
Sorry.
this to me. Hey, that only went down to 32%. That's not bad.
It's not too shabby.
Considering. There's definitely paint on this, but not too much
We'll
to
keep
where...
it, man. I can take it out on my gigs.
No.
You know darn well I can't.
I don't know if it's worth the $400 that it costs just so you can take that out on gigs. Candace says, it's looking amazing.
Thank you, Candace. She has one of my favorite paintings of New York that I did in her living room.
Okay, so... what if I do this?
Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm going to put some shadow in here. So it's getting there, y'all. I'm kind of digging this. Seriously.
Seriously, for real.
Big time.
Big time. What is it?
And this is just the block in. I have no idea where this is going to go. By the end of the evening, we will know. Cameron's got some cool music videos planned for you, some other stuff. We got another sunset at the dinner break, I believe. Beautiful Burleson, Texas sunset. Sort of west of Dallas. So I feel like our sunsets are better than Old Big D over there.
There is a nice sunset one in there. It's like 20 minutes long. That's for dinner, though, of course.
That's our dinner break, of course, but...
version.
I hope y'all can see what I'm doing here. Kind of drawing the house in there. People living up in there.
There we go.
Now, as we can see, it doesn't have to be perfect at this stage. I'm just trying to develop some kind of concept. Hard-working folks here. Trying to be heard. The election's coming up.
I see what happened.
Michigan is always a swing state.
It's true.
Always very important.
Our stream is getting a little spotty. I apologize about that. It could also just be my phone, but sorry if it's not as smooth as it was.
I don't have that helmet on anymore.
Quit that, maybe that'll help. There's a lot going on over here. If you can't
It's
hear.
a high production type of thing, y'all.
It is. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, there's a giant fly on the computer here. Uh-oh.
Nice.
This is horrifying. Where's Jeff Goldblum?
Sorry, y'all.
Ew.
Oh, that's awesome. We do have horses, so it makes sense.
Where's one of their tails when we need it?
Is he still on there?
Yeah, of course he's still on there. Ew.
Oh, Cameron, it's just a fly.
Well, yeah, but he's this is his protest to your art here.
All right, I'm sorry. Try not to offend anybody.
It's a Texas fly.
Art, somebody always gets offended.
You don't like no political commentary.
Because some people can't just talk without getting angry, which is not how Cameron and I operate, because we don't always come from the same place.
You ain't got no political commentary.
I'm old, he's young.
Candace says it's looking so amazing.
Oh, thank you, Candace.
I might have already said that.
I have done a portrait of Candace before, and man, it turned out nice.
How does one do
right on the front of her building. She's got a heck of a business over there. Anybody near Southside needs a place to watch your dog during the day if you have to go to work.
Jeez.
Cameron's got a weak stomach, y'all.
He's gone now. I don't have a weak stomach.
Social distancing, y'all.
What is it? Oh, you mean on the
trying to make a suggestion here to some folks.
It's true. It's not a bad suggestion.
I mean, I have a bad asthma situation, so I am trying my butt off not to get sick or make anybody else sick. So, yo, let's pull together. Even if I just painted Elvis in the background, I did not mean to.
Alright, so we got about 4 minutes before the thing happens, before the break happens.
Okay.
There might be a little bit of a cut in the stream while we try to figure this out, this new stuff out.
But y'all please come back and join us.
Come back, and I'll start it back up with the regularly scheduled intermission.
I don't know if y'all realize it, but our PR company that we are working with is advertising our show nationwide, so we're having people from all over the country join us today.
I mean, the whole internet is nationwide, so we're broadcasting We're broadcasting internationally right now. That doesn't really mean anything.
Anyway, my family and friends are here, so it feels like y'all are here with us. I hope I'm making it cool.
We got our long-time viewers. It's great.
That's awesome. I hope Jack Ray shows up because he's been to every single
He usually
broadcast.
shows up a little later. So.
Oh, he's probably working till 5. So he's probably just getting in. Karen's here. I thought she'd be working. She works at Lowe's, who's doing a fantastic bang-up job for their clients here in Texas. We've had a lot of controversy this week because Governor Abbott opened it back up, and some people are saying it's too early, but only the numbers will tell. Cameron's going to dive deep into the numbers and explain it all to me next week.
Oh, there you go. There's Jack. You just had to mention his name.
Jack Ray, you're the man.
He's been here for a while. He's just quiet.
That's our Uncle Jack. His dad, Johnny, was in the police painting I showed earlier on my GoPro. I don't know if the policeman on the motorcycle. And representative of him, or some of the very first Texas Rangers pointed out in Fort Boggy back in the 1830s or 40s.
That's a lot of information.
Not as much as computer talk. I mean, if you think about who really settled the Wild West, it was people like Jack and his father and his grandfather and my wife, Randy Ray.
Speak soft and walk with a big stick. Isn't
all
that what it is?
Slogan. We learn all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or speak slowly and tell a long, meandering story over and over.
Learned a bunch of that, for sure.
That goes along with a lot of drinking, but it happens, you know. Back in the day, people used to drink a lot. I'm sure now with liquor delivery, the drinking hasn't gone down. anywhere. I'm not drinking at all. Who wants to sit over here by themselves?
It's true.
Stammering around. Dogs look at you funny.
Okay, let me...
Your mom wants to know if you're okay.
I want to get rid of all this real quick and then get ready for the intermission here.
Alright, y'all. I've blocked in the painting, so anybody at home that's blocking in the paintings, it's all just a wet mush right now, and it doesn't even matter how it looks because I'll take a break. I'm not even looking at it right now because I'm trying to clear that from my mind so that after I break, I walk in the studio and it's completely fresh to me. It looks like somebody else's painting. I won't even recognize it. And then I'll have a whole new fresh batch of ideas that smash into my head.
Hopefully.
And hopefully spew out of my hands.
And the paint will be dry and it'll be nice.
And, y'all, thanks for watching. We sure appreciate it. I don't know how many people watch. I don't even care. I know
that's not true. You say it all the time about how much the numbers are.
Well, that's just because I have somebody that adds it up called Facebook. They add the numbers up, so I don't have to do it. And that's the first numbers I've really, I love watching how, like, today alone, our commercial that we did got about 10,000 views. So that's just cool, man. It's like, man, an artist's obligation is to get your art out to as many people as possible. That's just your job description. Every artist will tell you that. Every art book that you ever picked up will tell you the same thing. You got to keep making it. Everybody you talk to, you got to talk to them about your art. And you got to dive into it. I'm sad to hear that there's not a lot of artists making a living with full-time art. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I started out in Chicago and there were artists everywhere. We were competing to see who was the best artist in the city. And that only makes us all better. So there's a few mural artists that are in the same business I'm in, but of course we're not really competing. It's so physical, we have to cheer each other on and say, hey, have you tried this paint? And check out this sealer I'm using. And so there's only about a couple dozen of us in this area that make a living as an artist, especially a mural artist. There's only about 5 of us.
In Texas.
In the whole state.
But anyway, so we're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back.
Yes. Thanks for joining us.
The stream is...
join us if it... Sorry, Cam.
Please do not touch me.
Sorry, if it goes off, come back, because we'll be back, and I got a lot more painting.
This is your shirt, technically, so I guess I don't...
Here's how my start of my painting is.
The stream is going to cut off for a little bit while I figure this, and then we'll be back with